Hey there, let me guess. You want to start a business, but something keeps holding you back. Maybe you think you don't have enough money, or maybe you don't have the perfect plan, or you don't even have the connection. You're thinking, oh, buy from me. But what if I tell you that you already have most of the things you need to start that business? Today, let's discuss about 7 things you need to start a business. I bet you already have 5. So let's dive in. The very first thing you want to put on your checklist is a problem to solve. You don't need to invent a new thing. You just need to offer solution to people. So what are people's pain points? Can you discover a pain point maybe from your family member, from your friends, from your colleagues in the office, from your business associates? What pain points do they currently have that you can offer a solution to? You might think, oh, this is not something that is very huge. But as long as it's a pain point to somebody, it means that is not the only person in that category. There are a lot of people that have that same pain point, and you're going to be offering solution to them. The money you need, like the wealth you need in terms of money, is in someone else's pocket. And how do you get the money from this pocket? You need to offer a solution to their pain points, provide value to them, and they will be willing to pay you in exchange for the solution you're providing. So that's the very first thing. So what pain point do you think you can offer solution to today? So once you know that, what's the next thing? A skill or a knowledge is the second thing that should be on your list. So you don't need to be an expert in everything. You just need to be a step ahead of someone. So, for example, maybe I want to learn how to use Excel. I don't need to be an expert in Excel, right? I just need to be a step ahead of somebody that wants to learn how to use Excel for me to offer that business to that person, and the person will be willing to pay as long as I bring value to that person. As long as I'm a step ahead of you, then I can bring value to you and you'll be willing to pay me for the value I bring to you. Then the next thing you can put on your checklist is a phone and internet connection. Yes, that thing you're using to watch me, that phone you're watching me from, that laptop you're watching me from, even the TV you're watching me from is connected to internet. It's a business tool. It's a business tool already. So you do not need like a fancy studio, a big or for you to start a business. You can start on that your phone. You can start on that regular laptop. You can start with that your internet that you currently have. You do not need to go and rent a studio for you to start creating content. You can start creating content on your phone. You do not need to go and create a very big website, just a phone and internet. As long as your phone is internet enabled, you can start your business with it. The fourth thing on the list is a willingness to learn. So as long as you're willing to learn, you will definitely grow in the business. Once you start, you keep building your knowledge, acquiring more knowledge for you to keep growing. The truth is, you're going to make mistakes on your journey. You're going to make a lot of mistakes on your journey. But once you have the willingness to learn, you learn from your mistake and you keep improving. I'll give myself as an example. I started my YouTube channel in December. And when I started, I was recording with my phone, with even the front camera of my phone. But as I see people, as I begin to learn, I now learned, oh, recording with the front camera of your phone is not as good as you recording with the back camera of your phone. That is how I begin to learn how to create more content on my social media. And because I started it, I'm able to learn. If I did not start, by now, this is about 4 months down the line, I would still not know that creating content require you using the back side of your camera instead of your front side of the camera. So what am I saying? If you do not start, you will not know the mistakes you've made and how to improve on the mistakes you're making. So check that on your checklist. The next thing on the list is a supportive environment. So is your environment supportive? Because the truth is, not everyone will believe in you. Not everyone you tell your dream that will buy into that dream. But what do you do so that you do not give up, so that it keeps you going? You need to create a positive environment around you. Connect with people that believe in you. Connect with people that you have the same vision. Because if you keep connecting with negative people, you will definitely want to sink. You will not want to start because they are going to talk you down. They are going to criticize everything you do. So that is why you need a supportive environment. You need somebody to tell you, well done. Even when you're telling yourself, oh, I've done great, you need somebody to also nod you at the back to say, oh, well done. The video you did yesterday was good. This is where you can improve on. You need that supportive environment for you to start your business. And you need a simple offer. That's the 16 on the list. A simple offer. You do not need a very fancy website. You do not need a very catchy logo. If you can do it, I'm not saying do not do it. I'm just saying that these are the things you can use to start your business that you think, oh, I need a very good website. I need a very catchy logo. I need some. You do not need all those. As long as you have a simple offer that tells people what you do, what you offer, and how can they pay for it. If you go and check online, people will tell you, most people that are successful will tell you, I started my business without even having a website. All I know is I told people, this is what I do. And they ask me, how can we pay for your service? And I tell them, oh, you can pay for my service this way, right? So that is how you start. You need a simple offer that tells people, this is what I do. This is how you can pay me. And this is my offer. This is the value you will get from what I am giving you. And you'll be shocked at the way people would pay you. And the last thing on the list is the reason why. So why do you want to start a business? Do you want to start the business because you need more time for yourself, for your family? Do you want to start the business because you're just tired of this 9 to 5 and you want to build something of your own? You're tired of being an employee. You want to be an employer. You want to employ people in the market as well. Or you just want to have time freedom. You want to be able to travel anytime you want. You want to be able to make extra income. Do you know the reason why you're starting that business? It's what will keep you going. If you do not know the reason you're starting that business, if you do not know a why, as in what is my why of starting this business, it will get to a certain point because, like I said, challenges will come. You're going to make mistakes. It will look as if it is not working in the first time. Like it will look as if, do you really think this is working? You keep that inner voice will keep coming to you. Do you think this is working? And the only reason you're not going to quit, it's because you have a strong reason why you started this business. So you need to check it. Why am I starting this business? I've given you several reasons. Number one is you need a problem to solve, right? You need a skill or a knowledge. You need a phone and internet, a willingness to learn, a supportive environment, a simple offer, and your reason why. So out of the 7, how many do you currently have? Check them off the list. I bet you already have 5 or even more. Even if you have 3, you can start today and begin to grow as along the way. Because the truth is, if you do not start, you would not make that mistake. And if you do not make the mistake, you will not learn. And if you do not start, definitely you will not make that extra money. You will not have that extra time to yourself. So what is holding you back? Do not let anything hold you back from you achieving your dream, from you starting that business, from you bringing yourself to the market to offer what you can to the market and let the market pay you for what you have to offer. So did you get 1 or 2 things from this video? If you've not followed me, please make sure you follow me so that when I put valuable content out, you can always be the first to be notified. And if you feel this will be of help to someone, why not share with a friend and a family? Till I come your way next time, I hope you stay blessed and I hope you start a business today. Thank you.